Good morning and welcome to the President's Cup playoffs here on Baby Blue Memories. We're coming to you from the Arena Cité des Jeunes in Vaudreuil, Dorion for this semi-final matchup at the Novice level featuring the Vaudreuil Dorion Gladiators and the Kahnawake Mohawks. Both these two teams actually played head-to-head in the first round. Neither team was really at full strength. Vaudreuil had 9 skaters, the Mohawks with 8. Mohawks winning that one by a score of 6-0. And the Gladiators have all their players back in the lineup today, as do the Mohawks. No Vaudreuil in that game, and Gladiators was not in that lineup either for the Mohawks. So these two teams still look drastically different than they did just a week ago or 8 days ago when they played head-to-head in that first round. And the Gladiators got through by knocking off the number 2 team in the league during the regular season in the Vaudreuil Dorion Vikings. And the Mohawks got here by beating the HRS Predators yesterday 6-3 in the quarterfinals. Before that, the Gladiators won their round of 16 matchup against the Chateauguay Singers. Mohawks defeated the Mercier Braves. So here we are, we're down to 4. And earlier this morning, Il Perot played against the Chateauguay Monarchs. We don't have a result for you there, but when we do have it, we will know who the winner of this game will be playing in the championship game in Chateauguay. We do not have a result for you at this time. I'm going to take one last look. Perhaps it's up, but I don't think it is. Here we go. Welcome to this semifinal matchup. Kahnawake starting Peyton Nolan at center. Daibo on one wing. And here we go. This semifinal is underway. It's a Monte Horn, normally a defenseman, playing at center. Shot up ahead. Nigarakwa gives chase. Daibo picks it up. Sends it out in front, and that one's cut off by Mateo Marceau, who's in nets for Vaudreuil. He was in goal as well during the first game. Hayes Horn sends it over. Daibo has a shooting lane. Scores! Nigarakwa Daibo lets it go from 45 feet out. It went through a maze of legs, and the Mohawks have opened the scoring 32 seconds into the semifinal. This is a great play by Hayes Horn at the point. She keeps the play alive. And Nigarakwa Daibo gets into a shooting lane. And at this level, you're taught, shoot the puck on goal. You never know what's going to happen. And Marceau could not see through maybe 3 bodies in front of him. And the Mohawks open the scoring. Here comes Vaudreuil the other way. A shot blocked. A wraparound try. Abrera comes across to make the save on LeBlanc. Elliot LeBlanc, who was the most prominent Vaudreuil player in the first round between these two teams, had a glorious chance there. Sent wide of the cage. Banged off the boards. This gets through to neutral ice. Mohawks changing lines. Nolan's out here for the Kahnawake. Peyton Nolan gets over the blue line. Nolan coming in. Nolan on the backhand sends it towards the goal, and that's blocked. And the Mohawks will have to vacate the zone. Good job coming back defensively. And now Ryder McCumber stripping a puck. Hayes Horn had it. Takes it away. Blanchard comes in, shoots, scores! A minute and a half in, and both teams have scored. Vincent Blanchard makes the steal and cuts in. And Ryder McCumber just a little late to come to his defenseman's rescue. And the shot comes in. It goes between the wickets of Suguayar, Daquan, and Sabrera. And we're all even at 1 apiece. Monte Horn back out there taking this draw. Nigarakwa Daibo. And it comes into neutral ice. Here's a shot. Abrera has to come up big. as Zach Manillo came in and got a shot off. Abrera making a big stop early. 8:11 left to go here in period 1. 1-1 our score. I think it'll be interesting to see when Justin Horn decides to make some adjustments. Maybe have Amante, normally his top defenseman, come out go back to the point instead of taking the draws. Banged off the boards by Snow. Nigodukwa Daibo tries to get by, got knocked down, and Nigodukwa from his knees trying to make a pass up. There's a steal. Here comes Vaudreuil. Mohawks have one back, and it's knocked away. Good hustle by Conlon Foot to come back to knock the puck away. Hayes Horn bangs it off the boards, kept in momentarily, and now shot back in. Vaudreuil has to vacate the zone. And this is given away. LaPierre comes in, one-on-one. LaPierre around Hayes Horn, she scores! Connor LaPierre comes in and shoots it over the right pad. And Vaudreuil has the lead. It's 2-1 Gladiators. Boy, 3 goals in the first 2.5 minutes. Again, this team, the Gladiators, are very much different from the team the Mohawks saw in the first round. Ryder McCumber bangs it up to center ice. Latour back defensively, chips it up to neutral ice, and it's caught there by Vaudreuil. Here comes Allen. Allen comes in and shoots. Devin Allen's shot misses the net. A rebound bounces up the half wall up the other side. Ryder McCumber. And Randier overplayed the puck. It's picked up by LeBlanc to the right of the cage. LeBlanc behind the net. Throws it out in front, and nobody there for the Gladiators. Allen couldn't keep the play alive. Ryder McCumber chips it up to neutral ice, and it's picked up by Peyton Nolan instead. Nolan got by one man, and McCumber is down. And Ryder McCumber still down. And not getting back up to a vertical basis just yet. He was involved in a nasty collision just outside the Mohawks blue line. Hopefully he just got winded. Good to see him get back to a vertical here. The Mohawks do not have a full team. They only have 10 skaters. Remember the first round they played with only 8. Amante Horn back out to take the draw. Nigodukwa on one wing. Charlotte Snow on the other. 2-1 Vaudreuil Dorial, 6.5 left to go here in the first third. Got back into neutral ice. Conlon Foot played it. And it comes out of the zone, and this will be an offside against the Gladiators. 6:18 left to go. Amante is still taking draws. Conlon Foot usually plays up, but instead what Justin Horn has done is he switched them so that Amante is playing center and Conlon's playing D. Face off outside the Kahnawake zone. Knocked into neutral ice. Nigodukwa Daibo gives chase to the puck. Remember, he didn't even play in the first round. Has had 5 goals in the 2 games that he's played in this tournament. And this one will go all the way down. Hayes Horn actually lost her footing. And we have icing called against Vaudreuil. Because Hayes Horn lost her balance at center ice, this actually becomes an icing call against Vaudreuil. She was just trying to go get the puck and lost her footing. Ends up being a good thing for the Mohawks because now the faceoff's coming up to the left of the Vaudreuil net. Amante Horn taking the draw. Face-off won by Vaudreuil. Comes back into their own zone. Played up to an open wing. Negrodukko cuts it off, throws it out in front, and no one there wearing a white jersey. Back come the Gladiators. Monte Horn knocks it away. A second try will go back behind the Mohawks net. Negrodukko diver stripped by Elliott LeBlanc. Thrown out in front, and no one there for the Gladiators. Horn gets it up to center ice. Monte Horn into Vaudreuil territory. Amante shoots, and that's blocked fearlessly by Devin Allen. Sent out in front. Negrodukko, one-timer. That just missed. Great play by Amante Horn, not giving up on the play. Now back to the Gladiators. LaPierre, one-on-one. Around Jacobs, and Abrera comes up with a big stop. Big stop by Suwayer Acronis Abrera, keeping it 2-1 with 4:52 remaining here in period one. Again, if we have any confirmation on what happened in that earlier semifinal, we will get it to you. Right now, we don't have any results. Comes back to the point. Here's a shot, blocked. Here comes Peyton Nolan, skating for the Mohawks. Nolan puts on the brakes. Nolan, it's knocked into the boards as a couple of players lost their balance. Now comes back. Intercepted by Nolan. Nolan, a very good skater. And the puck still loose, and finally chipped back into neutral ice. Nolan shoots it in. Ryder McCumber's offside. I don't think he realizes it. And now Ryder comes out. Hayes Horn fell on top of the puck. No one's sure where it is. And it's finally dug out. Back into neutral ice. Backhanded up ahead. And taken by the Mohawks. Here comes Peyton Nolan. Skating in there. Nolan with a shot. And stop the rebound. Loose in the blue paint and cleared aside. Nolan picks it back up to the Mohawks. Peyton Nolan comes in. He still got it. A shot blocked. Rebound. Great stop by Marshall, and it's cleared away. Nolan still has it. Nolan pinned. And Vaudreuil comes up with it. A clearing attempt hit the skate of the linesman. Or the official, sorry. And now back comes Vaudreuil. Ryder McCumber trying to get back on the block. And it's knocked away. Good hustle by Ryder McCumber as Hayes Horn takes the fall. Played up the boards. Latour cannot keep it in. Chipped out the center. Nolan trying to bank it off the boards. Got the puck cut off. Banged up by Rendier. Oh, that was Dance. They got it. They had a sixth player on the ice. And this is going to be a power play for the Mohawks. That call had to be made. Vaudreuil had a sixth player just barely on the ice. This 1 foot was on the ice, but they touched the puck. So that's why it's a too many men on the ice penalty. And the Mohawks get a power play with 2:37 left to go here in the opening period. Face-off coming outside the Vaudreuil-Dorion zone. Amante Horn taking the draw for the Mohawks. Picked up and won to neutral ice. And Abrera, Jacobs, a little bit of a confusion on the exchange right there, but Vaudreuil, get a shot away, it's blocked, and here goes Peyton Nolan, skating up the ice for the Mohawks. Nolan, and he got it cut off. Great defense by Vaudreuil-Dorion, shot in the length of the ice. 30 seconds gone by in the penalty. 2 minutes left to go in the period. 2-1 Gladiators on top of the Mohawks. Passed up to Amante Horn. Horn has a man open. And his pass gets Tate and Nolan. Nigarukwa falls at neutral ice. Nolan looking, puts on the brakes. Tate and Nolan a chance, and that shot goes wide. Nigarukwa Daibo comes back. Nigarukwa shot, blocked. They can't clear it. Amante Horn shooting, blocked, another try, stopped by Merso, a rebound, they can't jam it in, it's cleared back to the point and it gets out. Jacobs, Tate and Nolan makes the move, and here goes Nolan. Up to Nigarukwa, and the goalie came out to play it. And it's an icing. Penalty power play coming up in the Mohawk zone. 28 seconds left to go in the penalty. 1 minute and 6 seconds to go in the power play. Face-off coming up to the left of the Kahnawake net. And the Mohawks have 6 skaters out there, so they need to face off to the right. And picked up and shot to the blue line. Conlon foot turning. And he plays it around the horn. Amante Horn skating. And Horn cannot get around the tour. And picked up by Rendier instead. Here goes Ren, skating over the blue line. Rendier comes in. Ren shoots, saved by Marceau. Conlon foot shot is blocked. The rebound comes out the other side. Rendier shoots it on goal. Marceau, another stop. Amante Horn. Horn trying to clear it. 15 seconds to go in the period. Possession behind the Vaudreuil net, played up to an open wing. Amante has to shoot. 5 seconds left. The shot blocked. The rebound goes into the opposite corner. Down to 1 second left, and that'll do it. First period of play comes to a conclusion. And our score here at the Cité des Jeunes Arena, Vaudreuil Gladiators 2, Kahnawake Mohawks 1. We're coming back with the second period. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. And here we go with the second period. 2-1 in favor of the Gladiators. Played up to neutral ice. And picked up by Vaudreuil. Manillo comes in. Manillo against Jacobs. Manillo kicked it to himself. A backhander saved by Abrera. A rebound. Tucked in. They score! Connor LaPierre tucks the puck in. And the Gladiators have taken a 3-1 lead. And this is the second straight day the Mohawks have faced a 2-goal deficit. Face-off, shot into the Kahnawake territory. Conlon foot. Tries to play it up ice, it's intercepted. And it's banged up the wall. McCumber tried to get by Gertain, cut off. And there's a steal by Rendier. Rendier coming in. Ren makes the move. Great play, Ren shoots. Marceau the stop. It's still loose. It comes in and hit. No! Play blown dead. Play blown dead. Play blown dead. Wow, great rush there by Rendier. Face-off coming up to the right of the Vaudreuil goal. Boy, a lot of players taking tumbles today. We're seeing players on both sides really having a hard time staying on their feet. Glendier kicks it to himself, but Allen ended up picking up the puck and shooting it back to the blue line. Kept in by the Mohawks. Ren looking in front of the goal. Had a man open. Pass is blocked. Ren just couldn't get the pass through. He tried, he just couldn't get the pass through. Ren taken down and the puck goes behind the goal. Ryder McCumber. And the puck bounces over his stick. Picked up by LaPierre. And look at the hustle by the Mohawks. They can't get it out. It's LeBlanc, one-on-one with Hayeshorn. Amante coming back to back up his sister. Here's the shot. Abera makes the stop. Can't get the rebound. Blanchard nearly stuffed it in, but could not. And it's cleared into neutral ice. There's a steal. Banged off the boards. Amante Horn overskated the puck. Rendier, and now Amante with possession. Amante makes the move into Vaudreuil territory. It's cut off by Rendier. Tried to shoot it towards the goal, and it'll get out. And LeBlanc has a step on Horn. LeBlanc close to the inside. Caught their foot, trying to come back. LeBlanc shoots, scores! Elliot LeBlanc makes it 4-1. And boy, the Mohawks are going to have to rally here. They got to put the rally caps on. They still got a lot of time left. Still got 17 minutes of game action. Over 17 minutes to be honest. But the Gladiators up 4-1. There's a breakaway, baby. Niger Aquadaibo giving chase to the puck. The ball. Oh, Daibo shoots. Scores! And just like that, the lead's chopped in half. It's 4-2. And Niger Aquadaibo gets his second of the game. And that's his 8th of the tournament. Four-two. Peyton Nolan skating in, onside. Nolan comes in. Peyton a shot. Oh, he just missed. Oh, he got some good arc on that shot. Niger Aqua plays it to the middle. Nolan backhands it towards the net. It's going to land on goal. Marshall having some problems tracking it. And it's cleared behind the net. Throw down in front. A backhander. Loose. And Charlottesville can't find the puck. And it's covered. 6:48 left to go in the second period. Yeah. All right. 6:48 left to go in the second period. 4-2 Vaudreuil Gladiators on top of the Mohawks. Hayeshorn shoots it towards the goal. That's blocked. And it's going to be shot the length of the ice. And this will be icing against the Gladiators with a face-off coming back into Vaudreuil territory. Connor LaPierre has 2 goals for Vaudreuil today. Elliot LeBlanc with 1. And Vasav Blanchard with 1. Niger Aquadaibo, 2 goals for the Mohawks. He's back out there now with Amante Horn and Charlotte Snow. So Justin Horn playing with his lines a little bit here. It's off 1 to the front and shot towards the net. On the foot, has to give chase to the puck. And that'll be an interference penalty on the Mohawks. And Vaudreuil is going to work on the power play with 6:38 to go here in the second period of play. It's an interference call, I would imagine anyway. I haven't seen the exact... there's no indication given by the official, but anyway. I can imagine it's interference. So the Mohawks have a crucial penalty kill here. Amante Horn against Elliot LeBlanc at the face-off dot. Face-off is won by the Mohawks. And it's poked away. Nigar up to Daibo. Gets through, and it's out to neutral ice. Offside, coming up against Vaudreuil. As Latour was just a little anxious. Or sorry, that's not Latour, but Manillo was a little anxious there. Tate Nolan, Ryder McCumber out there on the penalty kill for the Mohawks. Lapierre, Allard out there for Vaudreuil on this power play. Lapierre with 2 goals, hoping to get a hat trick today. Boy, if they can get one here, that'll be huge. Ryder McCumber against Singh. Singh cuts him off. Tate Nolan is run into by Allard, and it's poked back up to neutral ice. And Nolan has a little bit of space. Tate Nolan cuts in. Nolan shooting one, and he just missed the net. He's had his chances today. And the Mohawks get the puck right into Snorhay. Norton makes a nice move. Norton comes in and had it knocked away. Norton slips and falls, and Nolan comes back defensively and makes the play. And it's sent back down. There goes right to Storhay, tumbling at neutral ice. And it's shot back the length of the ice, and this is going to go far enough. It'll be icing against the Gladiators. So the Mohawks, led by Norton and Nolan and company, doing an excellent job killing this penalty off. They're down by 2, but still we have over 15 minutes left in game time. But the way the Mohawks have been putting the puck in the net, they still have plenty of time here. Oh, we're having a little bit of a delay. There we go. And the Mohawks are killing a penalty. Daibo tried a shot off the face-off, and it misses the net. Amante Horn missed it. Hayes Horn bangs it back up to the center ice, and it's cleared out. Allard giving chase to the puck, cut off by Daibo. Nigar up with Daibo fighting him, and it comes back around the horn. And Hayes Horn keeps the play alive. Now shot back into neutral ice. Fletcher comes in, he's going to come in offside. 2 seconds left in the penalty, and it looks like the Mohawks are going to dodge a bullet here. Here we go. Lapierre back out there for Vaudreuil. And the penalty is over. We are now playing 5 aside. Hayes Horn plays it around the boards. Conlon Foot try to pass it. And it's kept back in by the Gladiators. Hayes Horn cuts her man off. And Horn slips and falls. Now Nolan. Looks back up ice. Peyton Nolan, who's a good skater. Peyton Nolan. Around Singh. Nolan coming in. Nolan got it up to Ryder McCumber. And McCumber has it knocked away by Singh. Good job by Singh getting back into the play. A shot misses the net and it comes back around the horn. Manillo outworks Deer for the puck. Ryder McCumber keeps the play alive and backhands it back towards the Vaudreuil goal. Singh coming up ice. And it's played up to center and caught by Rendier. Rendier skating. One-on-one. Ren lost the puck and Singh comes back defensively to make the play. And it's cleared into neutral ice. Here comes LeBlanc, and Ryder McCumber comes back to make the play. A shot will miss the net and come out the other side. Nolan trying to get by, and he was cut off nicely by Manillo. Hayes Horn up the wall. Vaudreuil up by a score of 4-2, hoping to take a 3-goal lead again. Nolan. And Nolan being pressured by Singh, can't get the puck out. Foot backhander, it's intercepted by LeBlanc. LeBlanc shoots it towards the goal. Abrera to stop, a rebound. Abrera's got it. 2:33 to go here in the second period. So Amante Horn, his line back out there. Nigarukwa, Daibo, Charlotte, Snow. I like Nigarukwa being used as a wing here. He's been used as a center throughout, but let him play a little more freely. Amante Horn comes up for the Mohawks. Tries to pass it out. That'll be offside. Face off coming outside the Vaudreuil zone. Here we go. Face off coming outside the Vaudreuil zone. They go up to Daibo against LeBlanc. Daibo tried to clear it. LeBlanc ties Daibo's stick up. And it's still loose. There's 3 Vaudreuil players there and only Nigarukwa for the Mohawks. And the puck gets out. Nigarukwa Daibo cuts to the outside. Has a step. Nigarukwa shooting one. Blocker save by Marceau. Big stop. Oh, and now Nigarukwa tries to come out in front. Knocks the Vaudreuil goalie down. And the puck's going to go the length of the ice. And I think this will be an icing. With 1:38 to go. Mateo Marceau with a huge stop. Using the blocker to deny Nigarukwa Daibo. Face-off coming to the left of the Vaudreuil goal. And now they put Amante Horn back at the point. Rendier shoots, missed the net. Oh, they've had so many chances. They're just not finding the target. Or Marceau's making big stops. Amante Horn shoots it back. And Amante Horn comes up with a steal. Here he goes, making a move. Stepping up to clear it is Vaudreuil. Antoine Gertin made the play. And now Vaudreuil with a steal. Abrera has to come up with a big stop. That was not easy. Nolan plays it up to Amante Horn. Amante And the puck comes in onside, they say. Horn looks in front, and the pass is blocked. Turnaround shot by Ryder McCumber, and that's going to be going into the opposite corner. 38 seconds left to go. Lendier in front, blocked by Marceau. Nolan turns around, shooting one, that's blocked again. Great team defense by the Gladiators. Banged off the boards. Conlon Foot steps up to make the play and overskated the puck in the process. Vaudreuil is going to clear it, 10 seconds to go. They might get more. One last chance, maybe. LaPierre, Abrera, big stop. Remember that save if the Mohawks win this game. Vaudreuil has a 4-2 lead. They're 10 minutes away from the finals. The Mohawks need to make a comeback. Gladiators 4, Mohawks 2 are coming back. Semi-final coverage here on Baby Blue Memories. Here we go. Third period. Kahnawake down by 2. The block. Tied up by Nolan. And here goes Nigodaka back to the Mohawks. Nigodaka shooting one. That's blocked. Daibo picks it back up. Daibo centers it out in front, and that one just missed. The intended target was Ryder McCumber. Jacobs gave it back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc shoots! Oh, and a pad stop! Great shot by LeBlanc. He had 3 guys around him. Nigodaka skates up the ice. Daibo makes the move and had it knocked off his stick. Eventually the numbers game caught up there for Vaudreuil. Conlon Foot stepping up into the play. Foot over the blue line. And the ball, 2 players fell at neutral ice. Puck shot around the horn. Peyton Nolan picks it up. Nolan tried to throw it out in front of the goal. And it's shot the length of the ice. This is not going to go far enough for icing. Nolan picks it back up. Nolan makes the move. Norton up the ice. Nice pass. Right on the tape of Conlon Foot. Foot threw it to Nigodaka. That pass was a little too hot to handle. Ryder picks it back up for the Mohawks off the steal. Blanchard there for Vaudreuil. Plays it around the horn. Intercepted. Daibo tries to wrap around that spot off. Oh, we're going to have a penalty coming up. Oh, we have an injury. We have an injured Mohawk on the ice. And it's Nigodaka, I believe, number 7. Like he came in and crashed into the boards. And he's trying to get back up to a vertical base. I did not see what happened. I was watching the play. And the play was away from the corner. But Nigodaka, number 7, in some obvious pain, he went crashing into the corner. Good to see him get back up to a vertical base. I believe there was a penalty called. And I believe it was a holding penalty against the Mohawks, so it's a 5-on-4 power play for Vaudreuil. So another crucial penalty kill for Kahnawake here. Monte Horn stuffs Samatas' attempts. Conlon foot has time. Throws it to the blue line, but it's knocked down by Singh. Singh got his stick lifted. Great defensive play by Monte Horn. And here's a steal by LaPierre. Hayes Horn trying to tie him up, and she did. And it's cleared back into neutral ice. And back comes Vaudreuil over the blue line. They're going to come in offside. That's offside. Face-off coming outside the Mohawks blue line. 7:07 to go in the third. 1:06 to go in the penalty. This is the semifinals of the Novice C region. These two teams played in the round robin, or the first round, sorry. Kahnawake won. But that hasn't changed things here. Mohawks down by 2 goals, and they need a spark here. It's under 7 minutes to go in the period. In the game, I should say. Can Vaudreuil seal the deal here? LeBlanc makes the move! Oh, and had it knocked away. Peyton Nolan picks it up for the Mohawks. Nolan gave it up! And a save by Abrera. And now we got some injury. Another injury for the Mohawks. Someone else is down. I think that's Jacobs, who went crashing into the boards. This is the third Mohawk player to be injured in this game. I did not see what happened, but it looked like a collision behind the net between Jacobs and Conlon foot, perhaps? One of the Mohawks, and obviously Jacobs must have got the worst of the exchange because Jacobs is still down. .6:43 to go. Third period, 4-2. In favor of the Vaudreuil Gladiators. Here over the Kahnawake Mohawks. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back here on Baby Blue Memories. Dudjay Jacobs was injured behind the net and has made his way back to the bench, which is really good. The Mohawks still have 42 seconds to kill off on this penalty. And they're trailing by 2 goals. 6:43 to go in the third. Vaudreuil's defense has been phenomenal in this game. Phenomenal. Louis Gertain definitely got his team ready to play today. Ready to compete defensively. Hayes Horn had the puck knocked away. A backhanded try, and that one picked off by the Mohawks. Ryder McCumber had the puck tied up in his skate somewhere. And a pass is deflected. It comes to center ice. And there's the steal. Ryder McCumber trying to come back free. Ryder has the puck on edge. Ryder shoots, and that puck is bouncing everywhere. Nolan picks it back up for Kahnawake. Nolan shooting one. That's stuffed, and a rebound caught at the side of the net and covered by Marceau with 6:01 to play in the third period. Face-off coming up. The penalty is over, by the way, so we're playing 5 aside. Face-off coming up to the right of the Vaudreuil goal. And the Gladiators 6 minutes away from their appearance in the Novice C final. Mohawks down by 2, trying to come back. Gladiators trying to punch a ticket to the championship. They finished 4th in the regular season. Face-off coming to the right of the Vaudreuil goal. Off the tie, up it comes free to Nigrodakwa Daibo. Daibo a shot blocked. And Daibo shot it towards the goal. It lands on Marceau to stop, and a rebound cleared to an open wing. Amante Horn overskated the puck, kept alive. Nigrodakwa shooting one, that's blocked. Another shot, it goes in! They score! What? How did that work out? Nigrodakwa Daibo just poking the puck free. Marceau wasn't ready for it, the puck went through. And with 5:34 to go, we have ourselves a ball game, folks. It's 4-3. It's a one-shot game, folks. Face-off coming up at center ice. Nigrodakwa Daibo gets the hat trick. It's his second hat trick of the tournament. Remember their comeback against Mercier. It's played up by Amante Horn. And Horn overskated the puck, that's why it's offside. 5:15 to go in the third period. Vaudreuil Gladiators 4, Kahnawake Mohawks 3. The Mohawks have crept back into this game. And let's see what Justin Horn's going to decide to do. Alright, so he's putting Amante and Hayes Horn out there on defense. No, that's Ryder McCumber. He's putting Ryder McCumber on a defense. Amante taking the draw. Rendier out there for the Mohawks as well. And it's shot back into neutral ice. McCumber gets it away from the pier. Played off of a skate. Singh has the shooting lane. Oh, he just missed it. Oh, that could have really put Vaudreuil in the driver's seat right there. They're in the driver's seat, but the Mohawks keep poking them from the passenger seat. Manila shoots, scores! Zach Manila, 4:42 to go. Vaudreuil has a 5-3 lead. And the Gladiators that much closer to an appearance in the championship game. LaPierre coming back. Here he goes. And Nolan comes back defensively to make the play. Amante Horn trying to get it out. It's cut off by Blanchard. Ryder McCumber bangs it off the boards and it gets out to center. Samatas, his pass is blocked. Charlotte Snow bangs it out to neutral ice. Here we go. Mohawks trying to get one final charge here, down by 2 goals with 4 minutes to go. Peyton Nolan skating. He shoots, and that's blocked fearlessly by Blanchard. Nolan tries to throw it out in front. It's banged off the wall. Conlon Foot chipped it back in. Foot knocked the play back to neutral ice. Samatas overskated a puck. Samatas knocked off the stick by Peyton Nolan. 3:30 to go. Vaudreuil up by 2, trying to punch a ticket to the final. Intercepted and shot towards the goal, and the Mohawks had to be careful there. Here's another chance. Oh, and they're going to not get the shot off. LeBlanc. 3:15 to go. LeBlanc looks in front of the goal. LeBlanc's pass blocked. Another try. And Amante Horn clears it. Horn makes a couple of moves. Amante Horn puts on the brakes. Amante cuts in. Had the puck roll off his skate. Horn threw it out in front, and this one will deflect to an open wing, and Conlon Foot will have to vacate the zone. Cleared out. Horn try to feed Nolan, and Horn will shoot it back in. Mohawks changing up the defense. And it's cleared after to neutral ice. Hayes Horn sends it up the ice for Amante. Amante. Run into by Semantis, but he kept his balance. Amante Horn cutting in. Amante has a shooting lane. Lets her rip and it's blocked. Boy, he's got to be gassed. Nigarukwa Daibo picks it up. 2 minutes to go. Daibo turns, shoots, lands on goal. Big stop, a rebound. Slow catch tapping in. And it's covered. And Dustin Horn's going to make a gamble. He's pulling the goalie. And he's calling a timeout. Goalie out. And Justin Horn making a gamble with 2 minutes to go. Down by 2 goals. Pulling the goalie. They're going to have a 6th attacker on. Kahnawake down 5-3. They have to get one before the 1 minute mark. If they can do that, then it'll set themselves up for a frantic finish. 1:55 to go in this semifinal here on Baby Blue Memories. Vaudreuil 5, Kahnawake 3. This is the Vaudreuil Gladiators. The Gladiators beat the Vaudreuil Vikings yesterday in the quarterfinals. The Mohawks came through with a win over HRS. Don't forget that first round playoff game against Mercier when they scored 2 goals in 40 seconds. Peyton Nolan taking the draw. 6 attackers out there. The referee trying to tell the Mohawks that they had too many men on the ice, but the thing was, is the goalie's out. 6 attackers. Horn shoots it towards the goal. Nigarukwa Daibo backhander, blocked. Nigarukwa turns, fires, missed the net, and a rebound comes out the other side. Rendier has time. A backhander that's blocked by Singh. Singh bangs it off the boards from his knees. Kept alive. No overskated the puck. Thrown over to Nigarukwa Daibo. Daibo shoots, blocked, and it lobs up in the air wide of the goal. Peyton Nolan threw it out in front. Nigarukwa was there, but the pass missed him. And it's stolen by Vaudreuil. And the stick goes flying. Daibo's run into 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. Kahnawake down by 2 goals. Singh turns around and shoots, and that's going to miss. 50 seconds left. Nigarukwa up the ice for Rendier. And Ren deflects it up to Peyton Nolan. One guy back for Vaudreuil. Nolan coming in. Nolan to the backhand. Nolan shoots. A save. A rebound. Amante Horn can't bang it in and shoots and scores. They score. It's a 1-goal game with 31.8 seconds left. Amante Horn, and we are in for a fantastic finish. 31.8 seconds left. And Louis Gertain wants a timeout. Vaudreuil screaming for a timeout. And they're going to get it. Timeout. Vaudreuil Gladiators. 31.8 seconds left to go. Vaudreuil 5, Kahnawake 4. The goalie's out. Who's going to the championship game? Find out after this. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. So the 6 on the ice for the Mohawks. Amante Horn, Rendier, Nigarukwa Daibo, Conlon Fort, Hayes Horn. Peyton Nolan out there as well. Horn. It's intercepted! And Conlon Fort will be back defensively for the Mohawks. Trying to clear it! Giving away! And clear it aside. Not much time left to go. Horn up the ice. Amante Horn. Cut off. 7 seconds to shoot. They're not going to get a shot away. Vaudreuil's going to the final. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. Vaudreuil's going to the championship game of Novice C. Why did he go up to shoot it at the goalie after the whistle? That's it. Vaudreuil wins 5-4 in a classic semifinal. Have to give a lot of credit to Coach Louis Gertin. The Gladiators could have easily folded up ship after losing 6-0 in the first round. Instead, they come back and they beat Kahnawake 5-4. And Nigo Daibo, you got to feel for him. You got to feel for everyone on this team. They played hard today. But it's the Gladiators coming through with a 5-4 win. The Kahnawake Mohawks run out of time. And the Gladiators run on to the championship game. Well, this is our last broadcast of the season. This is our last broadcast of the season, and for a year in which Novice, not just Novice, but for a year in which Kahnawake minor hockey has had a very trying time, trying results, it's been amazing to see the journey that this team, as you see the Vaudreuil players coming off. You got to give credit to Coach Gertin. They were down. They lost 6-0 in the first round. They could have folded up shop, but instead they came back and won. That's resilience right there. But as I was saying before, for a year that's been highly scrutinized in Kahnawake minor hockey, it was amazing to see this team really bring the community together for the last few weeks, making an incredible run not only to the semifinals here, but also to the championship game in the Surwa playoffs, where they came one shot short of advancing to the regionals. Unfortunately, their season's going to come to an end here, losing 5-4. But I know that all the kids that have played are going to take results forever. They'll forever remember the results, and they'll forever remember how this game was played. Unfortunately, they came up short today in the semifinals. And unfortunately, they came up short in the Surwa final. But you cannot say it was for a lack of trying, because they definitely played their hearts out through the last 2 months, last month really of the season. All the playoff games, all the, the President's Cup games. It's been a journey. It's been a pleasure to be a part of. And from Emmett and myself, we say Nyalagoa to everyone that's helped us bring to you Kahnawake minor hockey for the 2017-18 season. Well, everyone, sign up your golf clubs. Make sure they're looking really nice, and sharpen up your pine tar and get ready to put on some baseball gloves. We'll see you next year for Kahnawake minor hockey. For cameraman Emmett Hamlin, I'm Brandon Bordeaux saying Onagi Wahi from the Cité des Jeunes Arena in Vaudreuil, Dorion.